What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking in with me. We got a nice topic today. First things first, I want to appreciate y'all for watching my previous videos. I definitely appreciate y'all. We dropping a couple of videos tonight. So like I said, I'm gonna drop the live chat. So I'm gonna drop the link in the live chat so y'all can join in. Uh, yeah. Like I said, I just put out a video, two videos. Y'all go check out my two videos I just put out. Like I said, I got a good topic, man. I have no doubt in my mind that Lonzo Ball will end up a New York Knick. You know, I'd be shocked. If something, I'd be shocked if the Knicks don't get him. I really would. Outside the Knicks pulling off a big deal for a serious point guard that we ain't even thinking about, I don't see how Lonzo Ball doesn't end up a New York Knick. And I'm gonna lay many factors on the table why. Before I do that, I need you to hit that like button. All the new guys joining in, I need you to hit that subscribe button. It don't cost nothing to hit that like button, and it don't cost a damn thing to hit that subscribe button. That's all it takes. It's Flight Sports TV. Go shut up my man Dave James. He working. Y'all need to go check my man's videos out. He got a lot of shit going. Go search Dave James. He put out a lot of content, similar content. You understand? So listen, let's get straight to it, man. You know, the New York Knicks got all the money, all the flexibility. New York is really holding the cards. The only thing I hope is the Knicks can make the playoffs. But even if the Knicks don't make the playoffs, I think that could be better. But I'm gonna lay that. I'm gonna save that. But I do want to see the Knicks in the playoffs though, because I think that's gonna benefit in terms of other free agents and us having a better future. You understand if they're a playoff team, and I think that'd work better when Lonzo he coming into a playoff team instead of coming into a team in shambles, still trying to get their shit together. I would like Lonzo in a position where these guys been in the playoffs last year. Okay, it's a new season. Let's get going. You're a part of this instead of him coming into another upstart. You understand? Another team trying to get their shit together. The Knicks got to get the hell out this playing situation. But like I said, the Knicks got the money. They'll be in a position to offer one of those poison pill contracts. I'm calling Lonzo Ball to the New York Knicks today. Guaranteeing it. Like I said, I'm be completely shocked if something. It would be a shocking turn of an events if something ever was like that to happen. But I just feel like the Knicks with all the money and Lonzo and his desires in free agency. You know, I think in my heart of hearts he would love to be in New Orleans with Brandon Ingram, even though that may not be what's best for him. I just think those relationships, him with Zion or Josh Hart, I just think the relationships that he's built. I don't see him just jumping ship. You understand? I really don't. I think Lonzo Ball is going to fuck around and leave because the Pelicans don't have the money, and if they do, they playing funny with Lonzo, So it is what it is. He got some injuries, so it's gonna be some things working against him. But like I said, the Pelicans they're gonna be at fault because they already was lowballing him from jumpstart when they offered him the contract. We didn't even get the numbers on the deal, so it had to have been crazy. I hope it wasn't one of those Markel Fultz deals, because that's crazy. I think Markel got, I forgot what the hell he got, but it was somewhere in the 50 million range. If Markel getting 50, you got to give Lonzo at least 100. I'm calling the New York Knicks to lay it I'm gonna call a 4-year, $90 million deal for Lonzo Ball. Remember, I said to mark my words on this, ladies and gentlemen, a 4-year, $90 million deal for Lonzo Ball. I don't see any team reaching that, and the Knicks could do that and still have the money for another max player in free agency. Also, these guys got the situation where they could trade. I love RJ Barrett. He's developing very nicely in New York now. They could listen, you look at a Bradley Beal. I know the loyalty, but we've heard this before. I don't see the Wizards having a throwback Boston Celtics turnaround where they go get two of the best players in the league. Where they go get, I don't see it. I don't see how Minnesota gonna go get. I mean, I don't see. Pardon me, I don't see that. But speaking on Minnesota, and that's just Bradley Beal. We got the pieces to go get Karl Anthony Towns eventually. That situation ain't gonna work out. So I'm trying. Do you understand the pieces I'm putting in place here, ladies and gentlemen, with the New York Knicks? I think the New York Knicks is going to be able to offer Lonzo something he hasn't had since he was in college, since he was in Chino Hills back in high school. I think Lonzo Ball has an opportunity. I mean, the Knicks has an opportunity to offer him something that he hasn't seen in a while, and that's to be the complete floor general for a very dynamic team. You understand? You got Julius Randle there already, established all-star. Remember, I told you, we get Lonzo, pick up somebody in free agency. That's just the perfect world. But I do think the Knicks will walk off on Lonzo. What else they get in free agency, I don't know. But I do know the Knicks will be in the market for a massive trade, and they got all the pieces to do it. I'm telling you. Watch out for Karl Anthony Towns and watch out for my man Bradley Beal. Watch out for those guys. There's other people out there on the radar I'm just not thinking of at the moment. But there will be pieces on the table where the Knicks can be in prime position. You see the situation going down there in Boston. Shit is erupting. I don't see things. Hopefully it don't, but you never know. You look at a Jason Tatum. You look at a Jaylen Brown. You understand? It's not working out up there in Boston. You understand? So it's pieces out there. Then the next we got it. The next starter's feeling disgruntled, we can go get him. As long as the price is right. Look at a DeMar DeRozan. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Eventually, it ain't go. I understand, but the Spurs, they shrewd operators. They can milk the cow for DeMar DeRozan. So let's see what happens. I don't see DeMar being a part of the long-term plans, and he's a closer, and that's something the Knicks struggle with, and that'll help Lonzo if he's in that position. You put him with Lonzo, you put him with a DeMar DeRozan, Bradley Beal, or potentially a Karl Anthony Towns. Now you're talking about a serious threat in the Eastern Conference, challenging the Sixers and the Brooklyn Nets. And don't be surprised, the Knicks are competitive. They're going to eventually compete with the Nets. We just got to strike correctly. If we can make good, timely strikes in free agency, we'll be fine. But it starts with Lonzo Ball. We got to get the Knicks got to get Lonzo Ball. I don't give a fuck. You got to go get him. And I'm looking at, like I told you, I laid out the framework. I'm thinking it could be higher, but I'm thinking a 4-year, $90 million deal. That gets the deal done for Lonzo, bringing him to the Knicks. And the Pelicans ain't going to want to touch it. You understand? They might or might not they might put a situation where they, in the beginning, they might put it around the time where Zion is getting paid, around that third, fourth year. Lonzo might be getting like 30 million, 27, 20, damn near maxed out numbers, laying out that poison pill deal, and then the Pelicans think twice. Because then you got to pay Zion. You got Lonzo damn near on the near max contract. You got Ingram locked out. You understand? Now the flexibility is ruined. So it is what it is. Let's see what happens. But the Knicks, I like what's going on. And if he comes to New York, I like what he'll be walking into. He'll be, hopefully they could explain to him, hopefully that since the Knicks didn't trade for him, that's don't hold him against him. But they was trying to hold some of these assets so you can come on this team with all these assets and, let the chains go. You understand? So Lonzo Ball, we got to do it, man. Like I said, you heard what Magic Johnson said. There's no point guard in the NBA today with a higher IQ than Lonzo Ball. That was his exact words. You understand? You can't forget that. You got to remember that was the great Magic Johnson who said that. I don't think he just talking because he got lips. You understand? The New York Knicks, we've been deprived of a point guard for Lord knows how long. Since we had Raymond Felton. You understand? Who that was the best thing we've had since I don't know when. I don't ever want to lay the list of point guards that we've had. But Lonzo Ball is just what the doctor ordered, and he's the purest point guard in the league, and that would be good for New York. It'll unlock a lot of these players' games on this team. Because at times the Knicks, they get stagnant in the middle of games. They don't know what to do. They don't know Lonzo fix all that shit. And I like Lonzo in a situation where he can be the go-to. You know, so you see on the Pelicans, you got Ingram, you got Zion, you got to feed Adams. You got Bledsoe. People got to get their touches. You understand? You go to New York, you got Julius in the clutch. Lonzo gonna be called upon. You understand? And I like when I seen when he was by himself with the Pelicans where it was his time, and he will be in many situations like that if he goes to the New York Knicks, which I do believe he will. But y'all let me know in the comment section. Do y'all believe he's going to the New York Knicks? If so, let me know. And if not, let me know. Let me know where you think he's going to be going and why. It's Flight Sports TV. Let's talk. Let's talk, man. I apologize for being out. Like I said, I've missed a couple of videos before today. Um, Work has been. Listen, man. I got two kids. I'm obviously not getting paid off YouTube yet. But in due time with the people support, we can get there. I work a job. I got two sons. You understand? I got a family. I got shit to pay for. You understand? So my job overtime been crazy. So it's been very tough. But I've been watching videos. You understand? So I've been watching the games. Part of me. But it's just been tough to get back on YouTube when I got. Even right now, I'm watching my sons by myself right now. They're asleep right now, so I'm able to do some work here. You understand? But we don't get many opportunities like that here at Flight Sports TV for the people that be like, what's going on? That's what's going on. But, nonetheless, we out of here. Lonzo should be back shortly. Let me know your thoughts on where he's going. Like I said, I'm guaranteeing he will be a New York Knick come free agency. I'm talking about rather quick in free agency. You understand? And they're gonna have the Knicks gonna have the Pelicans. They're gonna have to match whatever they're talking, and I don't see it happening.